So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Decent chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And claimed it back swiftly. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played up towards the front line. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Gonzalez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Alvarez! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gonzalez receives it in a good position here. Succumbs to the pressure. Half an hour played now. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Alvarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alvarez. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Gonzalez. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Gonzalez. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alvarez! Alvarez! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
1 minute at a time.
Argentina looking to pass their way through. Now it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez! Now who's going to be... Oh, terrible pass. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Martinez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Messi. Is having a shot! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rondon. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. It's run loose here. Now it's Messi. Messi! The referee's awarded a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Showing great feet there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Look at the space here. Now that is a hefty challenge. He can get that clear. Alvarez goes steaming forward. Messi gets into a good position. Oh, that's nice. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rondon. McAllister. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has ended up in no man's land. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Nice-looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Searching passes, and Messi! Oh, almost a sixth!
Argentina certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Rondon. Played into space. Now it's Alvarez. Takes a shot!
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the keeper beats it away. He's had a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 17,
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rondon. Out towards the flank.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's well seen too. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Gonzalez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that is as far as it goes. Argentina pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Join me in wishing all the best for
Messi,
members
very
of our
much
fan
the man
club
of the moment. His
celebrating
boots at
wedding
their
anniversary
twinkling
today.
best. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one,
Hello,
and they're going up.
and welcome to
Incentives
today's
do
match.
not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Argentina come into this game needing something. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Couldn't squeeze it through. Back into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Azar. He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. And Batistuta! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Caicedo. A probing pass. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Son Heung-min. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Messi. Adams gets it away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Caicedo. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Donnarumma. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Batistuta. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Kane. Great vision. And he plays one through. Saka! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
2 added minutes has
And it's
been indicated.
Azar. Expectation.
The boss is good on, as we know.
substitution on the field. Number 7, Batistuta. Number 21.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think they have to be positive
24,
despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do,
Number
Peter, is
8,
give away an early
De
goal.
Bruyne.
But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Threads one in. That is good alertness. Yamal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And smartly reclaimed. And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the keeper has it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Son Heung-min. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Caicedo. Schüller. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's had it taken off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pelé goes for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pele is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Cole. Now this could be a chance. And this is Kane. Kane. It's Kane! I was going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk cuts it out.
1 minute added time.
Messi. Mbappe is onto this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Argentina cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Costa Curta. And it's Salah. And he was quick to react. David Villa! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Argentina still without a single shot on target. Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries from a long way out. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Villa. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Adams.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's a cute ball. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed. It's Salah! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Williams is climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Baresi. Albertini. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Williams. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Villa. He has found the way through. No, it's not getting there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good effort from distance. There is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Argentina have reclaimed it, and it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Rivaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And they've got a throw. Baresi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham. David Villa. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Fagioli. Knocks it into space. Fagioli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's had it nicked away. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's picked his way through. And the break is on. Nicely weighted ball. Foot in. That's an imaginative pass. Baresi. Albertini. Now it's Villa. Aimed beyond the Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos goes short. Now this could... And the shot! He scores! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Villa. Look at the space here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been
David
indicated.
Villa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Shoots! And that is the last effort of the game. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effort. Argentina prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Argentina cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And he's going to be disappointed with... He's had a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Camavinga brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Looking to play him in. Yamal! Cross flung in towards the middle. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk is there to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. He's shifted. Valverde! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Yamal. And he's worked it through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Messi, and he's running through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Decent chance! They did it! Argentina are level. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance for a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide. Rodri does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Caicedo calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's heaved it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk. That has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. And that's a throw-in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And it's Valverde. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Azar. Messi.
Bangladesh really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Caicedo. Threads one in. Mbappe! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, nice interception. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Cross in, looks like a good one. He can get that clear.
You have to expect that from everyone now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk. It's a searching pass. Beraldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good alertness.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexander-Arnold.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice-looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. Griezmann. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. He's gone for goal! Davis spots it and intercepts. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is into them? Decent chance! And he's there to get it away. He's missed, but not by that far. Argentina have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a throw-in. Shot and a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Neymar. Now it's Stojkovic. No way through, so back it comes. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's onside. He's through. He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Stones. Neymar. Now it's Forlan. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Stones can get it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Forlan. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Davis cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can clear their lines.
3 minutes at a time.
It'll be a throw-in. Ribery crosses. And that has been cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davis calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ribery, and he's managed to get free. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Ribery. Threads one in. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Griezmann. Always onto this. Forlan is flagged offside. Van Dijk. And Robertson. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's the clearance. Conte. Could move up a gear here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Pedri! It's anyone's ball now.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pedri! And he's managed to gift it back. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Drives it in. Upamecano getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stojkovic. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Forlan. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please take some time out to give your support.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to...
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shot could be on. Azar.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears. Shot at goal! Goal! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now he's got space here. Big header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Al Hilal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency.
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Saliba, Gabriel, Alexander-Arnold, and it's Mendes. Hazard, who's set out one goal so far. Stojkovic. Stojkovic! Goal! Al Hilal! And they get themselves in front! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Al Hilal take the lead. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had it taken off him. Showing great feet there. Stojkovic is in a really good position out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Forlan. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And yes, it's him again. Al Hilal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Gabriel. Azar. Almost an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala caresses it through. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
64 minutes is number 5, Kylian Mbappe.
Al Hilal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pass is just off target. Gabriel. And it's Stojkovic. And Stojkovic. Saliba. Azar. Nuno Mendes. And Gabriel. Alexander-Arnold. Stojkovic. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Al Hilal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Al Hilal looking to pass their way through. He's a sharp little ball here.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Caicedo. And it's Robertson for Messi.
4 added
Into
minutes
a
has been
minimum
indicated.
of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good play. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Van Dijk. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Argentina cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please be made aware that smoking
Your
is
final
only
thoughts, Jim?
permitted in
Well, there was a
designated
distinct
areas
lack
within
of
these
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Petri. Ribéry. Out towards the flank. Played it, he rises! Goal! Argentina! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
After 5 minutes is number 13.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ribery. Played out wide. Out for a throw. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk. And it's Ribery. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Argentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been won straight back. There's the delivery. Cleared away. Azar. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're back on the ball again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And an exciting one too.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Out of play for a goal kick. Robertson. Valverde. Valverde running with the ball. Mbappe. There's no flag. Messi with the short one. Crosses it in. Real chance! Good effort first time.
Valverde really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. Ribery. Looking for a run-up. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Thinks one through. And that should get the job done.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a throw. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Now, can they get him away?
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Robertson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's played chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Spread out to the left. That's that, the end. Argentina can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
With the father of a boy in the
Any
green
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat.
Vinicius Junior! Valverde plays it short. That's tidy. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Argentina faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
They've played it short. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. Still goalless at the moment. Pedri. And it's Robertson. For Ribery. Valverde. Valverde. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Valverde with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, they can break here. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ribery opts for safety. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the other side. And it's Robertson. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's been taken short. And the finish! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been a...
And there's the end of the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go...
Shot, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Camavinga is onto this. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Messi, big chance! There's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. And he's gone backward here. Ribery. Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in deep. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Now it's Valverde. And he's certainly onside here. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ribery. Lacroix did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 23,
Valverde.
Diaz.
Mbappe. Messi. Played with finesse. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty...
Takes a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Four extra minutes added on. And it's Pedri. Caicedo. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Please turn your attention.